My name is Kevin. Welcome to the next video of my small time investing video series. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I only do small part-time investing casually for fun. There are many things I don't understand in depth. So there could even be a few things in this video that are inaccurate. This video is an overview of options. This is more complicated to understand, and it takes a little while after you understand the concept of stocks. So for options, I can buy options for any stock on the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ. Personally, I have not been able to buy options from the Toronto Stock Exchange in my Questrade Self-Investing TFSA. So if anybody knows how to buy options from the Toronto Stock Exchange, TSX, please comment. So what is options? Options are a form of derivatives in the financial market. So when someone refers to derivatives, in simple terms, think of it as somebody conjuring up some stuff out of thin air to trade in financial markets that depend on an underlying financial entity. And in this case, it's a stock. That's how I think of derivatives. It's kind of insane if you think about it. So option values change all the time during trading hours. It's dizzying. These changes are based on the change in the value of its underlying stock, and I will discuss how it changes later. So here, you see these option prices here. These all change during trading hours all the time. Right now, it's not trading hours. So this will remain the same until, well, we're Friday afternoon right now. So until Monday morning trading hours, then this will all be changing all the time again. So when you own shares of a stock, like I discussed in a previous video, you own pieces of a company, right? When you own options, you don't own pieces of a company unless you exercise the option to buy 100 shares of a company's stock when the option expires. Okay? So that's a difference there. You need to know the following when you buy an option. You need to know the quantity, and it's per 100 shares of stock. So if you have one option, you're involving 100 shares of a stock. If you have two options, you're involving 200 shares of the stock. If it's two of the same options. You need to know what the current stock price is. You need to know the strike price that you want to buy the option at, and different strike prices have different option prices and you need to know when the option expires that you want to buy. And finally, you need to know the option price. And don't forget the commission. You always have to pay a commission, except when you're buying a Canadian TFSA. That's probably the only time you don't have to pay a commission, at least with my self-investing TFSA. So if you look on the right here at the top, these are different expiration dates of options. So each of these expiration dates have its own options. So we'll look at the January 10th expiration date, and then for January 10th, we got all these strike prices from $5 to $65. This is for GameStop as an example. So these are GameStop options. And yeah, like you see so many numbers here. It can get really complicated and confusing when you're trading options at first. So just got to be patient. When you buy one option, it's also known as a contract. As I said, it involves 100 shares of a stock. And as I said before, if you buy two options of the same options, it's 200 shares of stock involving so on. Current stock price, that's self-explanatory. So the current stock price is, as listed here, it's $31.57 at the end of trading today. So the strike price. Strike price is the price where the option to buy or sell 100 shares of a stock at the strike price at expiration is available to the option owner. And we'll talk about that a little more later. An option expiration date it's always on a Friday. So today is January 3rd, Friday, and the next Friday is January 10th. Next Friday is January 17th after that, and so on. So options always expire on Friday. And it can range between end of the current week or years later. So you can select an expiration date of your choice. As you can see here, at the top here, these dates, we're looking at dates from even 2026 and 2027, so years later, as I said. So every option price you see on a list needs to be multiplied by 100 for the actual cost that you're paying. So when you see here $1.06, it's actually $106 is what you're paying. So you got to remember to multiply these numbers by 100. And as I said, option prices change all the time during trading hours, just like stock price. So therefore, timing is important when you buy options. You want to buy it at the right time to maximize your profits. So, okay, what happens after you buy an option? So what most people do is sell the options if it's profitable to do so before the option expires. So if you have an option that's expiring January 10th, you want to sell it before January 10th, like January 9th, January 8th, or something, if it's profitable to do so. When you buy an option, if the value of that option goes up as it gets closer to expiration, then you can sell it for a profit. This benefits you because you're profiting without buying or selling 100 shares of a stock after the option expires. It's less to do. You know, you'll pay a commission to both sides of the trade to both buy and sell an option. So at the end of trading hours on option expiration date, depending on how the stock price moved in relation to the strike price, you may buy or sell or even be forced to sell 100 shares of a stock at the strike price. So this is automatically done for you, except if it's an option to buy 100 shares and you don't have enough funds. So, and even if it's automatically done for you, you'll still pay a commission. You cannot sell the option after it expires. So all options are worthless after it expires and just disappears. Okay? Some cases you may lose even more money selling the option before expiration. There's no guarantee that an option will be profitable before it expires. So in some cases, you might lose money. So if it's not profitable to sell the option before it expires, then you may let it expire and do nothing. This way you don't lose money on commission on selling the option. To my own embarrassment, I actually made this mistake before where I lost more money selling an option before expiring than just letting it expire for nothing. So please don't make the same mistake as me. All right, so there are two types of options. Call options, on this chart, it's on the left. Put options on this chart, it's on the right. And so we will be talking about that in future videos. So TradingView doesn't support options for paper trading. So that's why we're looking at options profit calculator instead here. So down the middle, like I said earlier, are the strike prices that you can choose. On the left are option prices for call options. On the right are option prices for put options. And the price of the option is closer to the mid price between the bid and the ask. So the mid call numbers are here, the mid put numbers are here. That's most likely what you'll be paying. And remember to multiply all of these by 100 to know what you'll be paying. Yeah, next video, we'll talk more about call options. So thank you for watching.